It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Max Scherzer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jonathan Villar.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Worth is under it. 2 down.
Batting third, pitcher Gerald Vaughn.
Settling in now, Gerald Vaughn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Harris. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
As a look, now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Vaughn is off at first with 2 away. It's 1-2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Popped him up. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Gerald Vaughn, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the werewolf, Jason Worth, take the field. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
At the plate, Jason Worth. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Another full count pitch on its way. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Hit back up the middle. Picked up by Peralta. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. One left for Washington. Still no score. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Past battles with Scherzer, he's just 1 for 6. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Scherzer comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Jerko, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
2 out with the man at first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Murphy ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now for Washington, Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Wieters. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. VR on the grass, on to first, and Wieters is set down now. 2 away.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Nick Savage. He comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Savage is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Third inning, no score to this point.
Hey.
1-2 now. He just catches the outer half.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This one's flared toward left center. Turner into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Michael Taylor. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Michael Taylor.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. Pujols is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. for the first pitch. A check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they got him. Boy, Molina put that one right where it needed to be.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Savage is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next to bat for St. Louis, Gerald Vaughn. He drew a walk his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Taylor to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. Now to the plate, Chad Harris. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Ready on 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Albert now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
From the stretch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line drive to center field. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he'll be back in standing up. Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Johnny Peralta, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit to third, fielded by Rendon. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping up now, Jason Worth looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And the runner back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Peralta for one. On to Pujols, and it's a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
The 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Jerko has a play, and that's the third out. Nationals go quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So coming to the plate, Nick Savage. Scherzer into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
2-2 the count. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Rendon down at third. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Two balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Camping under it is Worth. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. In now is Anthony Rendon, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Wieters, a native of South Carolina. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jersey.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. High pop up. Pujols is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Striding in, Yoenis Cespedes. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Harper at the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
How about it?
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside the Parker.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Joe Blanton takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 55, Joe Blanton.
Into the box, Gerald Vaughn. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Cespedes at third with nobody out. This is flared out towards second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the lead and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Chad Harris, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and two.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive. Still 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
Popped him up. Rendon waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3. Jed Jerko would be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
After the walk, a quick check on first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Cards lead it 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Adam Eaton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is taken outside for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. Back here at Griffith Stadium in our nation's capital. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Coda Glover is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Coda Glover.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Ready once again, Johnny Peralta. He's struck out and bounced into a double play in his first 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Left side. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, Dero, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
No hits to this point.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Blake Trinan takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Blake Trinan.
Stepping in now, Nick Savage. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
There's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
In now, Gerald Vaughn. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, right fielder, Chad Harris.
So striding forward now, Chad Harris. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. So a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. Taylor there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Nationals nothing. Here's Jason Ward. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. He's in there for strike one. On Worth, among the best in baseball a couple of years ago, working the count. He's got it to 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Daniel Murphy.
Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. He was a double play victim last time around. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Squared that one up just a little late. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Two balls and 2 strikes to Murphy now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And now Bryce Harper. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Worth a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tap down the line. He's got to hurry, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Eddie Romero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Romero.
Ready for another chance. Albert Pujols. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Albert Pujols.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Plays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Striding into the box, Jed Jerko. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Johnny Peralta waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Peralta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Count 2-2.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. Jerko gets dirty. One there on to first to complete the double play.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here now the 2-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Adam Lind will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 73, Adam Lind.
Ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Hit on the ground to third. There is Jerko. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Oliver Perez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Oliver Perez.
Digging in, Nick Savage. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Nick Savage.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Murphy over to his right. 1 out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gerald Vaughn.
Standing in now, Gerald Vaughn, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Nationals nothing. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Ball one,
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Fouled off. Two and one to count to Trey Turner. Three and one to the National shortstop. On deck is Jason Worth. This is flared right back over the mound, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Boy, Devo, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's Jason Worth.
Yeah, Matty B, no one outside of Jason Worth has seen more pitches per plate appearance in the last 5 years in the National League. He likes to take them deep in account. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he takes a called strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now an 8-1 game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Jonathan Broxton comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And now Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Peralta for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Hit hard toward first. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-2 tonight's final. St. Louis took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Gerald Vaughn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.